Well, I think it was a major accomplishment by the administration. And I would say historically and from a legal perspective, if I could, the president has the independent authority to recognize foreign governments. So this sort of falls squarely within the president's authority to do it. I always think of Roosevelt recognizing the communist government of the Soviet Union back in the day because he realized a change needed to be made there. There needed to be some kind of collaboration. There needed to be some kind of formal recognition. So this really does fall within the president's clear authority under the Constitution. In some respects, this could have happened a number of years ago. The time has been ripe for this change. And the one thing I would say is while there has been some opposition among the Republican Party and perhaps some others, it's been muted opposition. There really hasn't been that much hue and cry about it, I think, because the time had come. So I think this was a major step, and I think it was a big success.
Major accomplishment, essentially a non-event.
A non-event. Well, of course, you and I all know that, Cuba, it's a domestic political issue, really, here in the United States because of Florida.
Right.
Electoral politics dictated that, that we maintain this hostile relationship with our very near neighbor.
Right.
But one thing, though, although it is his authority, rather his prerogative as the executive, Tony Arend, still yet there's the embargo. And for that, George Little, to be lifted, we need congressional action. Do you see that happening?
It will happen at some point. I don't know if it's going to happen in 2016. There's a lot that's not going to happen in Congress in 2016, I'm afraid.
That's right.
But I do think it will happen eventually because the tide of history is going in that direction. It's interesting to me that there was no backlash, even in Miami-Dade County. Very few voices of strong opposition came out, even in the Cuban-American community. And I think that's noteworthy.